Hello there, everybody. I won't say too much in this weather, but I just want to say that Friends of the Earth is utterly opposed to this bill, this police crime sentencing in courts bill. It is utterly anti-democratic, and it's a threat to peaceful protest. Friends of the Earth is a national charity. It's not allowed to break the law. It's not allowed to engage even in non-violent direct action. It can only engage in peaceful protest. But this bill will kill off peaceful protest. It will become impossible to engage in organise a climate march without risking the arrest of demonstrators. And that's something Friends of the Earth simply cannot stand for. Because it's people power, it's the climate marches that have made a difference. I don't need to tell you that we face the threat of an existential threat from climate change. Eastbourne itself is in the front line of climate change, facing the rising seas and storm surges of a rapidly warming world. Half of Eastbourne will go underwater if the sea defences are breached. So we know down here the very real risks of climate change. And the only way to get that point across to the politicians is people power, putting bodies on the street and making a lot of noise. I've been on quite a few climate protests. I stood with the demonstrators at Balcombe. Remember Balcombe? Remember all the protests against fracking? We stopped fracking in this country, but we only stopped it. We only stopped fracking in this country by being disrupted, by being noisy, by turning out in our thousands. We stood outside the gates of the fracking the drilling site at Balcombe. And I stood in the middle of the road outside the gates. If this bill gets passed, I would be arrested and possibly face a prison sentence just for standing in the road peacefully. So, I mean, I spoke to my mum briefly this morning, and I happened to mention that I was coming to this May Day rally, and she said, "Oh, please don't get arrested, please." And she always says that. If she knows I'm going on a march, she's always scared that I'm going to get arrested. Normally I say, not a problem, it's only a peaceful protest, it's not a problem, I won't get arrested. But I had to say to her honestly this morning, well, I probably won't get arrested today, but if the bill gets passed, I may well get arrested. Sailors on the phone, and that's the chilling thing. It sends a chill down my spine to have to say to my own mother, I might get arrested if this bill gets passed, even though I have no intention of getting arrested. I might just get arrested without warning. Any of us might get arrested without warning. That's the reality of this bill, and this bill must not pass. Thank you.